Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to do image compression in native Android application. So I have already made a video about this, but in the previous video I made a few mistakes, so that's why I'm rectifying this. Also I have referenced the Philip Lackner's video on this, and from that I have made my own required changes. So the image compression logic remains the same. The changes which I have made is once I compress an image, I'm displaying that image inside an image view. Also I'm saving it in two places, so you can decide where you want to save it, either in internal storage where the user can't really see it, the compressed image, or you can save it to external storage as well. Okay, so firstly I will show you how the image looks like when you store it for internal storage. So what I will do, first I will show you the actual image which I have. So I have couple of big images. So the first image, if I just show you the details, here you can see it is almost now I'm mirroring my device, so the output is little laggy, just bear with me. The image is almost 8 MB, like 7.63 MB. I will select this image. Okay, so I will just go to my app, and here I will just click on pick image, and here in this case I am storing the image in internal storage, so it is not visible to the user, it is only accessible from our app. So I'll just select the first image. Now given that it is a 7 MB image, it will take little bit of time, but here you can see I'm displaying a progress bar, so our UI is not blocking. The image compression happens on a background thread. Again, I'm mirroring my device, that's why the output might be little bit laggy for you, but if you try it on your own device, it's like it runs at 60 frames per second, so don't worry too much about it. Again, this will take little bit of time. So yeah, once it is compressed, we are displaying that image inside image view. So let's just wait for it. Also in the meantime, if I open Device Explorer, okay, sorry, I'll just show this, let it complete. Next I will show you the Device Explorer, and inside that what I will do is I will show you that the image is stored in internal storage of our app as well. So okay, here you can see now the compressed image has been displayed inside image view. If I click on pick image, there is no other image stored because the image was stored in internal storage, so the user can't access it. So if I go to Device Explorer, if you open your app, go to data over here again, then just search for your application name. So my application name was com.coding with nobody, my Android app image compression. Yeah, so this one, you just have to right click on synchronize, it will refresh it. Just click on files, and here you can see, if I just open this file, here you can see it is almost 1.1 MB in size. So it has compressed to a great extent, like from 7 MB to 1.1 MB it has compressed. Okay, so yeah, that's it for saving the image to internal storage. Now I want to save it to external storage. So what I'll do is I'll just comment this code out, and I'll uncomment this one, and I'll rerun my application again. So I'm leaving it up to you how you want to compress your image and how you want to display it. Now the problem with this save image to external storage is it is only available from Android Q and above. You can make it work below Android Q as well, but that requires read-write external storage permission. I think like almost, according to me, almost 80% of Android users have upgraded Android Q and above, so we don't have to worry too much about it. I think in next 1 or 2 years that number will increase even more. So yeah, I won't worry too much about it. Now if I click on pick image, now I will select the second image. Okay, I'll just select the first image because we already know the size of the image. So it is 7 MB. Once the image compression has been done, it will display it inside our image view. And if I click on pick image again, once the image compression is done, we see another image like the one which we have picked, saved to external storage as well, so the user can access it wherever he or she wants. So yeah, again, let's just wait. One more thing which I want to tell you is that here you can see I am passing the compression threshold of 200 KB, but if you remember, our image was only 1.1 MB in size. It didn't compress till 200 KB because I have added few other checks which I will explain you guys later on. Just to give you a quick look, here you can see I have added this checks, whether if compress threshold is greater or if the quality is greater than 5, in these two cases. So if this satisfies, then this doesn't satisfy. Okay, so that's why I have done. Here you can see this is our image, and if I click on pick image, here you can see there is one more image which is saved. Now so the same image has been saved to external storage, and if I just go to our this and if I just select the first image, if I see the details, it should be at least 1.1 MB. Yeah, 1.05 MB. So it has drastically reduced the size. Obviously most people won't have this large images, but yeah, many a times you want to upload image to your server, right? And in that case you want to compress the image first before uploading it. So in that use case, this particular thing would be very helpful. So let's see the code. So I have just created basic Android application using XML layout, but if you want, you can use Jetpack Compose as well, so it doesn't really matter. And if you see my layout code, activity underscore main, I have just created one button for picking images, and then I have one progress bar as well, which I am displaying once the image compression is going on. And here is our image view as well, so basically to display the compressed image. So not much in the UI part. Then if you see our main activity, so first I'll show you all the imports which I have. So these are all the imports which I have. Okay, and here you, firstly, here I'm just creating image view and progress bar variables, and inside on create we are just initializing it. And here is our button click listener. So as soon as our button is clicked, we are picking images, so it is image only. So once you come over here, so the call comes over here once the user picks an image, and if the image URI is not equal to null, then we display our progress bar. Then we use this lifecycle scope because this happens on a background thread. So first we get the MIME type of the selected image as well as the extension. Now here you can pass the compression threshold. So the current way which I'm passing is 200 KB. So yeah, change this to whatever you feel like. But yeah, like I told you, it's not guaranteed that it will compress to 200 KB. It needs to maintain the quality as well. So you can play around with that code, which I will show you later on. Okay, so and if compressed image not equal to null, extension not equal to null, MIME type not equal to null, then it depends on you. If you want to save the image to internal storage not accessible to the user, then use this particular code. I will show you this method in a bit. If you want to user to access that compressed image as well, then you can use this particular code. So it's up to you how you want to access it. All right, so the next thing is, okay, so here is our compress image logic. Like I told you, I have copied it from Philip Lackner YouTube channel. So here we get the MIME type, we get the input bytes as well, and then we just make sure this ensure active is called, and here on so this is done on the IO thread, and given that this should be done on a default thread because this is a CPU intensive operation. And here you can see, depending on the image format, we are compressing it. So yeah, you can feel free to choose whatever you feel like. So here you can see, first I'm keeping the quality as 90. You can play around with this value, so feel free to use whatever you feel like. And I'm keeping this active till the compression threshold is either satisfied if quality is greater than 5, or if compressed bitmap not equal to PNG. And here we are just displaying our output byte. So yeah, play around this with this value. Now this is for saving the image to internal storage. So it's pretty simple. On a IO thread, we are just doing open file output, file name, context mode private, use output stream, and write it. Then this is for displaying the image when it is stored inside internal storage. So again, on a IO thread, we just get the input stream, we read that particular image, close the stream, then we on the main thread we hide our progress bar as well as display our image view. And now this is for saving the file to external storage. So here you can see we are making use of content value. Now this does not require any permission. That's why I'm targeting Android Q and above for this particular thing. Yeah, and here you can see we are just saving this image, and this is only accessible from Android Q. So that's what I was saying. And again, now this particular code I have just copied it from the documentation. So basically it will help us to save the image to external storage. That's what it does. And once that is saved, we will either, again, this is badly named, it should not be saved video, it should be saved image. So you'll have to change it over here as well as over here. But yeah, this is fine. And in case if we does not get any URI, we just throw an exception. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.